Today we have gathered here on this momentous occasion of the listing ceremony of Burger King India Limited, which is one of the fastest growing international QSR chains in India with 269 restaurants since November 9, 2014. It is the national master franchisee of the Burger King brand in India. The globally recognized Burger King brand, also known as the home of the Whopper, was founded in 1954 in the United States and is owned by Burger King Corporation, a subsidiary of Restaurant Brands International Inc., which holds a portfolio of fast food brands that are recognized around the world and include the Burger King, Popeyes, and Tim Hortons brands. The Burger King brand is the second largest fast food burger brand globally as measured by the total number of restaurants with a global network of over 18,000 restaurants in more than 100 countries and US territories as on June 30, 2019. Burger King was brought into India by the Everstone Group, co-founded by Sameer Sen and Atul Kapoor with USD 5 billion of assets under management across private equity, industrial real estate, green infrastructure, and consumer venture capital. As we begin, I would like to invite our dignitaries on the dais and welcome them with floral bouquets. Please welcome our host for today, Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, CEO BSE, formerly known as the Bombay Stock Exchange. Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan. Thank you, sir. We have with us here today the leadership team of Burger King India Limited, who are stalwarts in their own respective fields and will be telling us more about the company and its achievements. We welcome them all as I introduce and invite Mr. Rajeev Verman, Chief Executive Officer, Burger King India Limited. Thank you, sir. Inviting now Mr. Sumit Zaveri, Chief Financial Officer, Burger King India Limited. Inviting now Mr. Prashant Desai, Head of Strategy and Investor Relations, Burger King India Limited. We would also like to extend a warm welcome to the book-running lead managers who have played an integral part in the success of this IPO. We have with us Mr. Satyen Shah, Head Investment Banking, Edelweiss Financial Services Limited. Mr. Pankaj Agarwal, Senior Executive Director and Head of Corporate Advisory, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Mr. Pankaj Agarwal, Head of India Corporate Finance and Capital Markets, CLSA India Private Limited. Mr. Atul Mehra, MD and CEO, Investment Banking, JM Financial Limited. Thank you, and a huge welcome to all our luminaries. We will now commence this auspicious occasion by the lighting of the lamp, and for the same, may I request Burger King India management, Mr. Rajeev, Verman, and the lovely ladies from Burger King India to please join for the lighting lamp. Thank you everyone for joining for this auspicious lamp lighting ceremony which marks a new beginning for Burger King India Limited. I now invite Mr. Satyen Shah, Edelweiss Financial Services Limited, to please take the mic and initiate the proceedings. Mr. Satyen Shah, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the company and the book running lead managers, a very warm welcome. Burger King, has really been a phenomenal story. Started in 2014, November 14, and in a short span of time has been one of the fastest growing QSRs in the country with over 265 odd outlets now. The company always had all the right ingredients for success. A global visible brand catering to the millennials, focused on the consumption story in India, run by Raj Verman, veteran in the industry, and backed by Everstone. All the right ingredients for success, and a company like this truly deserves a cracking capital market debut, which is what we are seeing. I think an absolute cracker of an IPO. 355 times oversubscribed, 86 times on QIB, 350 times on HNI, and 57 times on retail. Over 20 lakh applications. I think an absolutely commendable performance. And within this, we've got an absolute breadth of investors that have participated from retail, from HNI. On the QIB side, we've got long-only FIIs, mutual funds, insurance companies, sovereign funds, alternate asset funds. So it's been an absolutely ideal mix that one would have hoped for. This has all been possible, due to the hard work put in by various parties, right from the regulator to the exchanges, to the legal teams, to the printers, to the registrars, and the bankers. So congratulations and thank you to all of you. Lastly, would like to personally thank the Everstone team and the Burger King team, for having us, on the issue. And it's been a true privilege working with all of you guys. As you embark into a new chapter of your life, a new journey for the company, we would like to wish you all the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Shah. And now I invite Mr. Rajeev Verman, CEO Burger King India Limited, to share his thoughts on this auspicious occasion. Mr. Rajeev Verman.
Good morning. Good morning. I thought I'd get a Burger King good morning this morning. Can we try this one more time? Good morning. All right, before I start, I just wanted to recognize our partners from Everstone, Dhanpal Zaveri and Rajesh Jaggi are here. If you could just please kindly stand and... So, extreme honored this morning to be here, standing on this stage, on this podium, BSc. So, Mr. Chauhan, thank you very much for this opportunity to do this way. Really thankful to that. Also very honored because I'm representing a team that's sitting here and beyond these walls in every single restaurant, 268 restaurants across this country. My sincere thank you to each one of the employees. Some of them are represented here, but they're the ones that make this company what it is. And my sincere thank you to the entire Burger King team. Let's give a round of applause for this entire team. Okay, first of all, I wanted to take a minute and thank the entire investor fraternity, the media, the banks. You guys have been awesome, really. Thank you for everything you did through this entire journey, in this environment, by the way. So thank you very much for that. Also, I just wanted to take a minute and thank Mr. Samir Sen, whose vision of bringing Burger King into India, and convincing me to leave my business that I was running up in West Europe and move my entire family down to India. Probably the best decision I made in my life. So thank you, Samir. Thank you for leading it, and thank you for bringing us back here in India. Also, I just wanted to, give my gratitude and sincere thanks to Amansa. They were the first ones in the pre-IPO. So thank you very much for believing in our story. Thank you very much. So again, welcome. This is a very auspicious day for each one of us. I know this morning some people had tears in their eyes. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for being here. Just a quick on Burger King India. Burger King India is a result of a master franchise agreement with Burger King Global. So we are the master franchisee of the brand here in India. What that does is it gives us the right to not only build our restaurants here, the exclusive right to not only build our restaurants here, but also to be able to sub-franchise if we choose to do that. We have a journey, a long agreement, which is until 2039. We have this within the agreement to build 700 restaurants across this country till December of 2026. So when you look at 268 restaurants, we're just getting started. We're just getting started. So with that said, I just wanted to take a few minutes and just talk about when we started. We started this journey November 9th, 2014. Some of us are here, Cicely Thomas, there's Mr. Dr. Tamne, Sandeep Dey. There's a lot of my team sitting here that started the journey with us a long time ago. Abhishek Gupta is somewhere here, who's our Chief Development Officer. A fantastic job he's done. So I really want to thank you guys for this journey. But this journey was started with an investment. And I'm not talking about the investment in money and investment in resources from that point of view, but an investment in putting together a fantastic team. The investment in putting together a team to build 700 restaurants. We didn't start with a plan for 1 year. We started our game plan with building over 700 restaurants. So that investment in team today is the reason that many of us hear these things around saying one of the fastest growing brands here in India in the QSR space. We also invested on day one in technology. And when we say technology, we talk about 360 degrees technology. Technology facing our consumers, our customers. Technology facing our suppliers. And technology facing our own management teams. And also the way we are connected to our aggregators, the way we are connected to our franchisor, the complete connection through a very good infrastructure of digital set up by us on day one. That's something that we invested in. We also started this journey by investing in a very strong supply chain. I was talking about Mr. Sandeep Dey, who built this from grounds up. Today, we are proud that we buy our vegetables, our patties, our sauces, our breads, everything from suppliers here in India. We're very, very proud of that, and thank you for that, Sandeep, for setting that up. We also started this journey by setting up a fantastic menu. Dr. Tamne is here, and Cicely Thomas, who built this menu from scratch up by doing one of the most extensive research ever conducted by Burger King outside of the US. And in my view, I think it was one of the biggest research done by a QSR here in India, wherein we researched out our products and built them customized to Indian palates. So this menu is designed not only to position this company as a value leader, but also designed to make sure that we are addressing and catering to the immense vegetarian palate here in India. And we are very, very honored to have come out with one of the largest vegetarian menu in this QSR space. We also began this journey with a clear vision, with a clear game plan. A game plan to get to 700. And like all these fastest to 200, fastest to 3, those are just milestones on the journey to get and surpass 700 restaurants. So that's where we are on our journey to move forward. Now, again, I just wanted to quickly thank everyone. I think this journey would not be where it is, reached the status where it is without each one of you. Today, if you ask me, the only 3 things that I wanted to share with my team, this extensive amount of our team watching beyond these walls, is the 3 pillars that we believe in, our cultural pillars. The first pillar is humility. Humility so we can learn. Hunger so we can grow. And hard work when no one is watching. That is our pillars. We will stay true to them. My team, myself, will continue to work hard, will continue to be humble, and continue to have hunger to grow. So thank you very much for your time this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for talking about your inspiring journey and that speech. And now I would like to invite Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, CEO BSE Limited, to share his thoughts with the audience. Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan.
स्पीच करना मिलेगा Shri Rajesh Verman, Shri Sumit Zaveri, Shri Prashant Desai, ladies and gentlemen, a good morning and a warm welcome to everyone at the BSE International Convention Center. As we emerge stronger from the ongoing pandemic, it feels good that equity raising and listing ceremonies are once again becoming the norm. Before I start, I want to extend our deepest gratitude to all those who are on the front lines of battling this crisis, including doctors, officials from the governments of India, state, local bodies, police, sanitation workers, and everyone, including Burger King employees, who are doing everything they can to keep our society running, so that listing ceremony like this can happen. Our words are few, but heartful. The same goes for our colleagues at BSE and our stockbrokers, whose tireless commitment ensured that the exchange and Indian capital markets were fully functional and ensured uninterrupted business continuity for market participants. Despite the challenges, it gives me great pride that BSE is operating at 100% with no system glitches or technical outages throughout since March 23, 2020. BSE was also able to roll out unique features to add to the robustness of the Indian capital markets, including Aadhaar, video KYC-based investors onboarding solution for BSE Star MF, the launch of Spot platform for agricultural trading last week. Importantly, this year, fundraising via the BSE platform continues to surpass records. Funds worth more than rupees 11 lakh crores were raised via equity, debt, commercial papers during financial year 2021, starting April 1, 2020. So far, ensuring that the system has been flush with liquidity when businesses need them the most. On this note, it gives me great pleasure to welcome Burger King India to the main board of BSE. Listing of a company is a key step for moving forward, opening new avenues and opportunities for growth. As seen from over 4,700 companies listed on BSE platform, the world's largest platform for listing. BSE has played a prominent role in developing the Indian capital markets. It's Asia's first exchange, India's first universal exchange to offer trading for all asset classes, and the fastest stock exchange in the world with a speed of 6 microseconds. In 1 second, there are a billion microseconds. It provides an efficient and transparent market for trading in a bouquet of products like equities, debt, currencies, commodities, interest rate derivatives, mutual funds, stock lending, borrowing, and many things. BSE puts forward a strong, robust platform for investors to trade in a highly secure and reliable environment that offers enhanced liquidity, diversity of participants, innovative technology, and trustworthy clearing services. I'm sure our newest member, Burger King, will continue to add value to the Indian capital markets. The IPO, which was a book-built IPO, was consisting of 13 crore 50 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each, the price band of rupees 59 to 60, aggregating to rupees 810 crores. Despite the challenging situation, the issue was oversubscribed by 157 times overall, with retail category oversubscribed by 56.92 times, non-institutional category by 355 times, and QIB by 86.45 times. So that tells you the attractiveness of the Burger King IPO and also the prowess of its merchant bankers. I congratulate the management of Burger King India, merchant bankers Kotak Mahindra, CLSA, Edelweiss, JM, and everyone involved with this issue for a successful listing as they forge forward in the business. Once again, I extend my best wishes to the company and welcome them on the main board of BSE. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chauhan. And now to commemorate the significance of this event, we will now have an exchange of mementos. First, Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, CEO BSE Limited, will present special memento to our esteemed dignitaries from the company. To receive, I invite Mr. Rajeev Verman, CEO Burger King India Limited. In a reciprocal gesture, I request Mr. Rajeev Verman to now present the memento to Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan. We have many more mementos coming up, but for now, it's the moment we have been waiting for, the very historic moment when Burger King India Limited will see itself listed on the stock exchanges of India. Please join me for the customary countdown when it is 10 seconds to the listing, and a sincere request to all of you to please be seated while we're capturing this momentous occasion from the cameras placed at the back. And while we have a few minutes, I would like to invite Mr. Rajeev Verman, CEO Burger King India Limited, to present a few mementos. Inviting Mr. Satyen Shah, Edelweiss Financial Services Limited. Mr. Pankaj Agarwal, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Mr. Pankaj Agarwal, CLSA India Private Limited. Mr. Atul Mehra, JM Financial Limited. Representative from Legal Counsel, L&L Partners Law Offices. Moving on, Mr. Arun Ohri from Adfactors Advertising and PR. Representative from the registrars to the issue, Lincoln Time India Private Limited. A representative from the Chartered Accountants, Ramanand Associates. Thank you, everyone. And now time for the bell ringing ceremony. May I please request all our dignitaries to gather on the stage. A gentle reminder again for everyone to please be seated. And when we are 10 seconds away, please join me with the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Burger King India Limited is now officially listed on the stock exchanges. It has been a milestone. Mementos. BSc to everyone.
That will give it separate. Only this speech.
Ashish Kumar Chauhan sir to give the basic moment of dignitaries.
Thank you, everyone. May I please request you all to take your seats, and I request Mr. Ashish Kumar Chauhan, BSc Limited, to please present a few mementos. And to receive, I invite Mr. Sumit Zaveri, CFO, Burger King India Limited. Mr. Prashant Desai, Head of Strategy Investor Relations, Burger King India Limited. Mr. Satyen Shah, Edelweiss Financial Services Limited. Mr. Pankaj Agarwal, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Mr. Pankaj Agarwal, CLSA India Private Limited. And Mr. Atul Mehra, GM Financial Limited. Thank you, sir. May I now call upon Mr. Pankaj Agarwal, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited, to please come and say a few words.
Well, thank you very much. And, on behalf of Kotak and the other book runners, congratulations to the Burger King team, the Everstone team for, what is clearly a great outcome. And, I think I'm, of course, very personally gratified that, the IPO was such a resounding success. You've obviously had, a great level of, oversubscription. participation from some very high-quality investors, and I think it is, a great testament to the company that Rajeev, you and your team have built. And, the Everstone team have obviously shepherded you through this process and supported you. And I think this is now the second or the third IPO from the Everstone group. So I think this is also a very, very positive moment for all of us. And, I think going forward, you obviously have a great franchise and, investors love consumer stories, and we do believe that your company will continue to outperform. And thank you for involving us, and good luck being a listed company. And we look forward to our continued association with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Mr. Pankaj Agarwal, CLSA India Private Limited, to please come and address the gathering. Mr. Pankaj Agarwal.
Rajeev, I think a lot has been said about how rapidly you have grown, along with your team, but I think you have now a dual responsibility, not only to your consumers and, people who come into Burger King like me, but also to the thousands of investors who have reposed so much trust and faith in you and your team. And that's a responsibility which would be as hard as growing from 268 restaurants to 700 restaurants. But I am sure that you, with your team, will conquer that as well over a period of time. So congratulations, best of luck, and it's been real pleasure working with you and Everstone from CLS's side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Mr. Atul Mehra, JM Financial Limited, to please address the gathering.
Once again, on behalf of all the intermediaries, I would like to say a big thank you to the leadership team at Burger King and Everstone. It has been a remarkable journey. It has been a remarkable transaction. And on behalf of everyone, again, I can modestly say we enjoyed working with you on this transaction. Transaction was remarkably smooth. We did have some hiccups, and that hiccups was not on account of your or our fault. It was because of the COVID and market, but I think we came out very successfully in it. What is interesting as you today is a very auspicious day as you make a debut, as I call it, on the Bombay Stock Exchange. You have graduated, sir, and you have graduated in flying colors. We have seen the listing happen. And as Pankaj said, your responsibility now grows manyfold. Apart from taking care of customers like me and him, you also have to take care of the shareholders. We value you. We love the growth plans that you have. We are super excited about it. And all I want to do is, on behalf of JM Financial and all the intermediaries that worked, we assure you of our continuous support as you walk the path of growth. We will be there to support you, sir, and we will love to work with you in your next transactions too. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. And now I call upon Mr. Sumit Zaveri, CFO, Burger King India Limited, for the vote of thanks, followed by Mr. Prashant Desai, Head of Corporate Strategy and Investor Relations, Burger King India Limited, joining him. Mr. Sumit Zaveri.
Thank you very much. When you try to achieve this kind of or reach here, obviously vote of thanks would always want to cover as many people as we can. And it's not like we want to cover, it's just that the number of people that came along in through this journey up to this stage has been really lot many. And that is also the reason why effectively we decided that we will do this vote of thanks in two parts, with I starting the vote of thanks effectively. For a business like ours, QSR, effectively, ours is a front-end, customer-facing business, effectively. And for us, the entire success of our business lies with people who are working at the front end. And I would really want to start with thanking each and every person that is working at our stores. We are represented by few here, around 9 or 10 of us, but it's just that I'm sure they'll carry the message of appreciation that each one of us as an organization have for the fantastic work that all of you are doing. And that is really the culmination of the work that you all are doing is where we are really standing today as we kind of speak. We've, in earlier parts, people spoke about that we've got varied experience. And that is really what brought us here. And I can kind of speak about each and every leadership team member that we have. The variety or the experience that comes on is really, really fantastic actually. Starting from operations, and I'm just continuing from, I left at the store level, led by Cecily Thomas. And I would really kind of strongly believe that she is one of the best operator that we have. And the experience that all of us see at the store level is thanks to the leadership and the guidance that Cecily brings along with Hassan, Mani, and Naveen that really kind of brings along there. Going on to, saying that while operations is the key to make sure that we have the best customer experience, it boils down to literally kind of two people I would kind of talk about together. One is Sandeep Dey and the other one is Namrata Tiwari. Sandeep Dey effectively ensures that while the ops team is ready to deliver the service, effectively what is required to deliver the service is ensured and provided by Sandeep Dey at every single moment, at every single point in time. And we've seen this, he delivering it at all points in time, even during difficult times. COVID, I don't recollect even one day where we would have had any issue with supply. Similarly, I would go on to Namrata. The heart of every business is people. And it is the leadership of Namrata on the people side that has ensured that we've got the right type of people, the right kind of people, passionate people, living the values what Raj spoke about every single day. In the initial part, every single introduction of Burger King starts and ends with the pace at which we've literally grown as business, effectively. And we kind of are spoken by everybody as one of the fastest growing QSR. And who better than Abhishek Gupta really leading this for us. And the kind of work that he's done along with his team is absolutely fabulous. And it is culmination of this entire effort of each and every one of us here as team is where we are really kind of sitting today and celebrating where we kind of have. I'm sure there are many more people who have kind of spoken that I may not have spoken, which I will try and cover now. One is, for the purpose of any QSR brand, effectively making sure that the brand gets the right visibility, the brand gets the preference in the eyes of the customer, the people understand what we really stand for, and that is literally being done by our marketing team led by Srinivas Adappa. And that is something I really kind of appreciate that. All of us actually saw the burger on our Mementos, and effectively, we would want you to experience those burgers in its real form, not in the form of a memento by going to our stores. Secondly, while ensuring supply is very, very critical, it is also important that the employees are trained properly and the product that is served is of the right quality, and that is when really Dr. Tamne and Madhuri really comes in. And that's something which is what has ensured that every customer gets a right experience, right quality of food, right taste of burger at all times. And that's something which has been the hallmark of us as brand. And as I stand here, I really heartily congratulate and thank each one of you for the journey that you all have taken together to bring the organization to this stage of listing as we stand here. So thank you very much. And I would now request Prashant to just continue on to this path of thanking many more people that we have. Thank you, Prashant.
Thanks, Sumit. To quote, long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, end of quote. This is what Jawaharlal Nehru said on the eve of India's freedom in his speech. It's same for us at Burger King India when we decided to go public. It was a ride of a lifetime. Raj and Sumit will agree with me. The journey had its moments that Atul mentioned, both easy and tough. But we had a whopper of an outcome. We saw the listing price today, so we have a lot of people to thank. First of all, Vande Mataram. Thank you to Mother India for this beautiful country we live and love and for the opportunity it provides. Thank you to over 10 crore customers who have so far tasted Burger King at our restaurants. Thank you to our promoters, QSR Asia, and two parents. First, Restaurants Brand International, 3G Capital, and Jose Sil, the CEO. Thank you. Second, Everstone Group and its co-founders, Samir Sen and Atul Kapoor. Thank you. Thank you now to the most important person who was actually coming back to India to spend time with his mother and all of us, with his father, and we all dragged him to build this brilliant franchise for us called Burger King India, our CEO, Raj Verman. Thank you, sir, Dil se. You inspire us, sir, every day. One, to be humble, to be hardworking, and to be hungry. We'll remember that. Thank you to every board member of Burger King for guiding us every single day. Thank you to all our supply partners, our distribution partners, our vendors, our media and other agencies. Thank you to our real estate developers. Thank you to the entire team that worked relentlessly on this IPO, the BRLMs, Kotak, CLSA, JM, Edel. Thank you to our legal advisors, to our consultants, to our auditors, and all intermediaries, registrars that worked on this. Thank you to the print media, the television media, and the online media. And thank you to Ad Factors. A big thank you to 20 lakh applicants who made application to this Burger King IPO, and to the 56,000 plus investors. You've trusted us with your saving. Hopefully we will not let you down. And lastly, thank you, sir, for letting BSE host us today. Pandit Nehru's freedom speech ends with the words, to quote, "We have hard work ahead. There is no resting for any one of us till we redeem our pledge in full." End of quote. It's the same for us at Burger King. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming us today. Thank you and dhanyavad.
And as we end today's ceremony, I thank everyone for being a lovely audience and maintaining all the social distancing guidelines and taking time out to celebrate this occasion with us. We are grateful to our host, BSE, the book running lead managers to the issue, our members of the board, our family and friends, well-wishers, and our shareholders. Thank you all once again, and do join us for the yummy burger breakfast hereafter. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.